Hello, this is a recording about subject as occult knowledge or hidden truth or hidden realms or something that it is not seen but felt. And this, if this is a topic that you're interested in, then buckle on, or how they say. I'm going to reveal some truth. So it is not about lessons, it's about spiritual truth and spiritual wisdom. And when we speak about occult knowledge, it is not a perception of the masses, of something occult, meaning work of the devil or anything like that. And even if it is all part of God's creation. No? So one has to differentiate the light and dark, not as a parable of the truth, but as both sides that have to be acknowledged and respected. And if one is seeking truth, then there is no distinguished parts of this. One has to work with him or herself to understand that occult knowledge or spiritual wisdom, it's not about light and dark. This is the first lesson. Light and dark, there are two, we can call them realities, but they are not separate as one believes. To say, well, white is good, dark is bad, or light is, or anything like that. This is a limit that it blocks one to reach the spiritual truth or spiritual wisdom or truth in general. So, we humans love to make everything white or black, or yes or no, day and night, morning, evening. But this is just a little part of our reality. One has to go beyond. One has to be brave to fly free. So when I speak about occult knowledge, it means that you have reached already a level where you're able to see the world through your own spiritual wisdom, which you carry inside you. Spiritual wisdom is not something that you cultivate necessarily, because all wisdom is within one. It is something almost like a bravery to speak the truth, or a bravery to open one's mind to truth that can be true for you only. It doesn't have to be true for everyone, truth is not singular. This is the second lesson. The third lesson is one can do many things and many exercises when one speaks about knowledge, wisdom, truth. And there are many exercises: the exercise with the mirror, the exercise with the door. It's almost like a labyrinth of the mind. The mind is free. The mind has the ability to be total free, and the soul has to learn to be brave, to speak truth, to not be limited by what others believe or what others see as truth or as true. So one has to take a few thousand steps away from that belief. One has to free himself or herself from the limitation of the mind that actually we put on our mind. It's like we create that limit, and that limit can be destroyed as well. One can destroy that limit, and one can fly free through the cosmos. One can fly free through the knowledge, through the truth, through the wisdom. So there is the aspect of freeing himself or freeing oneself from the limitation of the world, the limitation of the human mind, or the limitation of the human spirit. And to reach a higher knowledge, one has to be brave. One has to seek truth, the truth that you feel in your bones, the truth that your mind is able to create. And even if it doesn't make sense for others, or even for you at certain times, it's always like we always question our own wisdom or our own beliefs or our own truth, but it's another limitation that it's connected to the fear, that the soul feels the dangers, no, to say, well, if I say something that is out there and no one can relate to, it means it's false, and I'm going to be judged, and I'm going to be mocked, or I'm going to be made fun of. So the soul needs the bravery of the mind. The soul needs some type of nourishment as well, no? To say, well, if I'm born into this body and I come from the source, I come from God, it means that God created me with all the things that I need at every certain moment in my life. And there is no doubt, there is no fear, there is no limitation, there is no what others believe or think, no? There is the meaning of I am a free being, and my mind is able to create whatever I want and like, and I can choose to live in any part of the world or any realm, or have the belief that I feel as true for me, no? That's an important point. So once you are able to free yourself from that, which is in general not only for this exercise but in life, no, and to have a total confidence in your own set of mind, and the way your mind works, and the way how unique each one is, no, and to say, well, that uniqueness makes me who I am, so why should I hide it? Why should I be scared of? Why should I limit it because of others, no? This is almost to say, well, when I pour all the love inside me, I know that I'm a sovereign being with a sovereign mind, with a sovereign soul, and I am allowed, no? I am allowed to push my hand in the darkness where maybe at first there's nothing, and pull something out of there that has so much meaning to me and can change my life, or it can improve my wisdom, no? So wisdom is not necessarily about learning and repeating what others have already learned and for themselves, to say, well, I know that in this year this happened and that, and historically, and I don't know, anthropological or philosophically or whatever subject it is. Well, this I've learned in school, this I've learned from other people, this is what they told me is true, this, no? And say, well, close that book, throw it away. It's great to have it, it's great that you did it, it's wonderful, but I'm speaking about the next step. The next step is total freedom of the mind, total freedom of the soul, total freedom of your own being, the sovereign part of it. It's like almost you take an invisible crown, you put it on your head, and it's like, well, my mind is so powerful, my soul is so powerful, I love myself so much that I believe in my abilities, no, to seek the truth and find the truth, and there is no error. There is no mistake in doing that. It's absolutely no mistake. You say, well, if I can reach a door until one point, but I feel like it's closed, it doesn't matter. That's the point of it. No, it's not to say I failed. It's not to say I was wrong. The road that took me there was wrong. That's another limitation. No, they say, well, the labyrinth is endless. There is a part which is endless, and that's the truth, and that's the reality. There is no beginning and end, and left and right, and black and white, and let's see the world through these glasses, and we all pretend that's the truth, and that's all that there is, and one has to swallow it, one has to accept it, one has to take it for the truth that it is, and that's the only truth, and the only truth, the only truth, no? All type of this, I almost call it regurgitating wisdom, no? It's like the wisdom that we swallowed from others, and we took it as our own, or we look for the people who are smarter, and then I apply their beliefs and their mind on my mind, and that makes me smart, no? That's all ego, that's all excuse my language, excuse my French, bullshit. If you're doing that, you're not honoring yourself, no? That's to say, I negate myself for others. Why? Why should I negate myself for others? Do I believe that others are smarter than me? Well, that's not the point, no? The point is to free yourself. The point is to believe in yourself. The point is to seek for yourself the things that you want to seek. You say, well, I came in this world and I have these abilities or qualities, doesn't matter. You say, well, God doesn't make mistakes in his creation. We should not fight with God and say, God, why didn't give me more neurons? Why? Why? Because it's false. It's not true. No, God gave you everything and more. So there is a lot of once you open the door that was closed because of the limitations or other beliefs that were wrong, you open yourself into a new realm, into a new world, where you say you are able to create the laws, or you are able to create that wisdom, that you believe in it. So it is not about the wisdom of others, it's about your own wisdom, your own mind. What is new, what is unique. It's almost to say humans always tend to go against something that is new, or because people don't like change. That's another fear, it's another weakness of human mind or human spirit. So it's like if somebody has a new idea, everybody's going to look strangely side-eyed. Well, because people don't want anyone to have new ideas or to seem smarter than they are. It's like, why I didn't think of that? So there's this ego competition way that we are taught to live life. We are taught from little on. You go to school, this person is better in mathematics, you are not so good, you have this, it's like we always critique ourselves. We learn to, we are taught to doubt ourselves, to not think that we are good enough, that no matter how much we learn, no matter how much we do, it's still not enough, there are other people smarter, and all this competition and comparison and all this is all absolutely bullshit. So it's like almost you have to refocus your attention and say, well, I am sovereign in my own mind, in my own soul, in my own body, and do it with a big smile, and say, well, if I gave others so much power and so much acknowledgement, and I didn't give myself, I'm going to take all of that and put it inside of me, and strengthen me, and put a confidence in me, and put that love into me, and put that wisdom inside of me that I know I carry, that I know that I have, and I know that I can, create something unique. And it's not for others, it's absolutely just for you, just for your own enjoyment, just for your own, almost say you get to know yourself in a beautiful way that you have never believed, that you are able to. So there's a lot of limitations that create a lot of fights with ourselves, a lot of sadness, or a lot of confusion, or a lot of that things we don't want. I'm not going to focus on that because we don't want that. I'm just explaining. So it's almost like I try to pull you out of that and say, you are sovereign, you are a brilliant mind, you have brilliant soul, you have a wonderful mind, a mind that is able to create so much, just if you give it that nourishment, that belief, that love, that confidence, that type of truth. And that's the first truth, that's we should be taught, but we are not. So it's almost to say one has to learn by themselves, for themselves. The truth is not given, the truth is found, and only you can find it for your own good, for your own self. Almost the teaching says, don't believe what others say as truth until you didn't experience as true. Don't sign the contract before you read it. Don't even accept that contract. Also, don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself out for what, for who, because your sovereignty is the most important thing, and that's the main truth, that one has to, almost like humans have difficulty to accept that they are unique and they are special and their mind is powerful and beautiful and that they are smart and that they are capable and all these. It's always we are made to feel less, so we do more. It's almost like a trick when we are already so much. And it takes away from us the freedom to explore our minds, to explore our souls, to explore ourselves, and say, if I take a piece of paper and I write an idea or a sentence that seems totally crazy, For others will be like, I don't understand. Well, it is not for them to understand. Don't doubt yourself because they don't get it, no? Like, don't sell yourself out for anyone. For anyone. Doesn't matter who he is. Doesn't matter if that person has 10 universities and has won the Nobel Prize and is the most acclaimed, most smart person in the entire universe. Still, don't sell yourself out. Don't. Because you're not less. You are not less than anyone, no? So the wisdom is not to say, well, I'm more wise because it means others are going to get jealous. Oh, my mind and so on, no? And say it has nothing to do with others. It has nothing to do with others, no? So the comparison factor is actually a very stupid way, you know, to live life. But I don't compare myself to others, but I feel others compare themselves to me, and they try to always to make me less, feel me less, to feel myself less, to oh, they do it so great, they do it so well. And even if I give that to them and say, wow, you're working so hard, you're such a good person, you're so smart, they will never give that to me, no? Even if they could easily, but they don't want. There's people who are, how I say, nasty, no? There are people who love to be complimented, but they will never give back. It's like, I'm on the throne, and say, well, if that throne is built on that, that's a ugly throne. That's a fake throne. I don't want to be on that throne. It's like, why are we speaking about that even, no? So I say this just for you to protect yourself from people. No, it's like I go to a place and you know, I'm just being myself, and I'm made like to feel myself like I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, I'm less smart, I have less experience. And you know, there are people, it's not that I believe that about myself, but that's the mirroring, you know, the exercise with the mirror of what other people try to put on me, because actually they are jealous on me because they acknowledge that I am actually smart and I have these qualities, but they will never give that to me. They will always try to make it less, make me feel less, and so on and so forth, because they speak about their own weakness, about their own ugliness, because they're, you know, we all have souls. There are some souls who are very beautiful souls, sweet souls, caring souls, natural souls, smart, you know, they have a lot of wisdom they carry, and we don't carry wisdom just from this life, we carry wisdom from all our lives now. And say, well, we don't all know the truth, no, from where we come, and so it's like, but you feel it inside you, know. I feel my own soul. I know my own quality. I know how powerful and beautiful my mind is. I know how beautiful God made me. How I know my qualities. I know how I've reacted, or I've been in situations, how good I managed, how wonderful I did, how hard I worked, how, and so on and so forth, no? But that's not the point necessarily to put ourselves there in this, ooh, I'm so big, ooh, I'm so strong, ooh, I'm so smart, ooh, look at me, now this type of reality that most of people live now. It's always like competition. I'm better than you. I have so much money. I've done this. I'm wonderful. No, it's about an inner silent quality that we carry. The good souls, the real good souls, the real old souls, or how you want to call them. They will never speak like that. They will never show themselves in that light that they are better than others, because it's a very ugly thing to do. No. So in general, those souls are more the natural ones, the more silent ones, or the ones who, you know, not always talk, or the ones who like to be private, or the ones who like to read, or they love nature, you know, they love the beautiful things in life. But what things you see through their life is they always treat people kindly, no, but they are no fools. Don't mistake them for fools. For example, I came to the conclusion, if I go to one place the first time and I feel disrespected, or I don't feel good after that interaction, I will never go back again there. I love myself, I honor myself. I'm not going back to any place or any person where I have entered with light, no, with sunshine, no, or with how you say, strawberry light, no. And then that person made me feel somewhere or another just not good. You just feel it, no? The soul, there's a, what they say, there's like an inner light, there's an inner color that we carry, especially these special souls, no? And we feel the most tiny little thing, you know? We are able to distinguish, no? And it's very helpful to say, well, I met a friend or I met this person. How do I feel after that interaction? That tells me everything I need to know about that person. If I'm not feeling well, if I went to that meeting feeling actually very well, and after I start to not feel well about myself, that's not a good person. That person did something, you know? So I'm not going to go back there to that person. I'm not going to do that again to myself. I prefer to enclose myself. Even if I'm alone, I'm never alone. I have spirits. I have my, you know, all the things I believe in. I have my spiritual fathers. I have my spiritual family, that it is not in physical form, but I know they are always with me. I have my guardian angels. I have different spirits. I have different angels. I have God. I have myself. I have the people I love, no? And that's more than enough. It's not like I need the entire world to applaud and, oh, I'm so wonderful. I'm so amazing. Oh my God, I'm so better than all the rest, no? That's a very ugly way to live life, and it's far away from any truth. That it's so far away from truth, and so far away from beauty, and so far away from love, that I don't even want to go there for no reason. We say, well, many people do this, no, because they get a lot of money, they get a lot of love, they get a lot of attention, they get a lot of, oh my God, I feel so good about myself. It's like this fake reality. It's like a God fake reality that they create for themselves, and I find that absolutely, to be honest, disgusting. So, you know, there are many parts. We say, if we look at an animal, I believe animals are very developed, even if people say, well, they cannot talk, they, you know, they are not like humans. Humans are so much better, humans are so amazing. And they say, well, it's not to say that humans are not, because they truly are, but why should I give to humans taking away from animals, when animals have so beautiful souls, they are so evolved. Maybe they don't have to talk because they are, you know, evolved enough to not talk. They don't need, no? So there is no reason to put animals down or anyone down, no? To make ourselves or to make oneself more important, more smart, more strong, more, that's actually a very coward way to live and to be, no? So once a person deals with wisdom, truth, knowledge, even things which are spiritual or hidden, you get some. It's like a new reality or a new realm where things are much more simple, no? So that's the way you can recognize if you're in a good space, is that things are just good, you know. There's not so much to talk, or in general, people who talk a lot and want to show off and want to do this and that, you know, it's almost like they are lost in the labyrinth and they don't even notice it, no? So if you imagine a labyrinth, you are above it. You're not in the labyrinth. You're able to see it from a higher perspective, no? To say, well, it's all a little game anyhow, anyway, no? But I think the most important quality for a human is to believe in oneself and acknowledge, no, the interactions with others, how, you know, there's almost to say, I reached a point that I don't allow myself to contact people or be in contact with people that don't make me feel good. It's not that I need them to make me feel good, but I just don't want them to make me feel bad or make me feel less. It's almost like I cannot work with those people, no? Even if I want it, I cannot. It's like if there's a resonance with some people, there's a dissonance with them. There's absolute dissonance. It doesn't come from my side, no? It's like I give a chance, I go there, but why should I go back to a place where I was not made to feel good, no? Or just be left normally, you know? It's like you don't have to compliment me, you don't have to boost my ego to love you, no, but just acknowledge me and don't try to you know, put your throne above mine, or you know, make me feel weird, or make me feel less, or make, you know, anything like that. So this is about like spiritual cleaning, you know. It's like and say, well, say, well, other people say, well, it's arrogant. It's like, oh, people are people, we have to accept everyone. No, actually, God even told me, like, please don't deal with people who lie, don't deal with people who are not good, or, you know, do all this stuff, or just you don't have resonance with them, because it's almost like you sell yourself out, no? You go away from the truth, or you go away from yourself for others, no? So the sovereignty of your own being, of your own soul, of your own path, of your own wisdom is the most important thing, that you can always keep faith that you have right, that you are good, no? That you don't need others to feel good about yourself, and don't let others make you feel bad, no? It is about spiritual cleanness. And God wants that from you, no? God wants us to feel good about ourselves, because God made us. And so I want to say, when somebody is criticizing you, is criticizing God's work, no? Because God created you, and if God doesn't make mistakes, no? So why humans believe that they know better than God when they say, well, this person is whatever, no? Say, well, I can put my hand out and I can stop this. No, it's like I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to speak to anyone. No, especially if I don't want, I will not. And there's a sovereignty that I will always give myself, and I will always protect myself from anything that doesn't do me well. No, it's like if God made you, it's a gift from God, and what God expects is for you to take care of yourself and live a happy and peaceful and good life. And on the spiritual level or the intellectual level, God wants us to curate that, no? And to say, if God gave us a beautiful mind, we should use it in a beautiful way. And if we have a beautiful soul, no, we should enjoy it for ourselves. We are not forced to give anything to anyone. And if we do, it has to come from absolute love, no? It is not to say, I give you this, you give me that, all type of this negotiation, especially when it comes to these higher qualities. I cannot give, say, love you cannot buy, and it's true, but true love, no, is not to say, I would say, these humans even manage to buy love, no? Say, they try to make the impossible possible, say, well, I can buy this and give this to this person will love me, and so on and so forth. Or even actually on the money way, no? To sell myself for money for others, and so on and so forth. So this is not something that God is happy, and God wants ourselves, no? To keep strong in the belief that I am enough, I'm good, I'm smart, and have all these beautiful qualities. And once I clear myself from all these energies, or from all these people, or these expectations, limitations, everything that others have tried to put around, you know, one's life, I can soar free like an eagle. No, I can fly. I can feel myself happy and good and amazing, and I can search for the things that really interest me. And to spend time with oneself, it's really something very special, very unique. Or to spend time with the people you truly love, and the people who truly love you, they will always make you feel good about yourself. And say, even if they don't have the energy, even if they're maybe sometimes in bad mood, they will never take something away from you or make you feel bad. No, they will always be there for you. If you cry, they will hug you. If you need something, they will give you something good. No. After the interaction with them, you feel loved, you feel like you want to be with them. Those are the people that God gave you for you, no? And all the rest have to go. God says all the rest have to go. Only the people who do you well should be in your life, and the rest, bye. No, there's no need. There's no need. You know, there is no need for the others. It's like we can say politely goodbye. You know. And there's no need to interact. So there's a strength of the spirit, a strength of the soul, a strength of the heart, a strength of the mind, no? To be who you are truly. And you don't have to be ashamed to say no. You don't have to be ashamed to say to somebody, sorry, it doesn't work out for me. Bye, goodbye. You never have to see them again. It's so simple. Never have to see them again. Why, you know? God doesn't believe in giving many chances. Why? One is enough to tell you the truth. Things are actually much more simple and much more easy, if we know how to look at them. Thank you so much for listening. This was just an introduction. I'm going to do another recording on going a little further. So we have taken the first important step, and the second step will be entering in some type of wisdom or occult knowledge, maybe things that you have never heard of, that are new, that come from my mind, from my soul, from my heart. I'm not reading this. I speak absolutely freely, as it is, as it comes. I honor myself, I honor God, I honor you. God bless you, and until next time, bye.